Excuse me. Let me get a cough drop going here. I did the unthinkable and drank a milk-based product just before this.
Why would you do that?
I was hungry.
I don't remember the last time I drank milk.
Well, I've been drinking these protein shakes, and the reason is it's not what you think. But I've been drinking these protein shakes, and they are whey protein. Whey is a milk-based protein. So it does all the stuff to the vocal cords you would expect milk to do. But
I think Richard Attenborough used to drink like honey and milk together before he would do his narrations of his, whatever that History of Animal Planet or whatever the hell that show was he did.
I am not going to question the methods of Sir Richard. The man's a legend. Right. He's an international treasure. Nay, I say global treasure.
Hey, you know what? While we're on the subject of treasure, we interrupt our regularly scheduled April to bring you a special review. I finished The Island by Peter Benchley. Yes. I'm Paul.
I'm Steve.
And this is Check Your Shelf.
Happy April, everybody.
Yeah, happy April.
This is not an April edition, though.
No, but it's quite literally the greatest monthly reading event ever created by man.
By man or simian.
Yes, I mean, No Event November is a close tie for first place, but April takes it.
I'm about 15 minutes. I need about 15 more minutes to finish reading Rogues in the House.
Okay.
I'm just going to do that real quick. Talk amongst yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? I'll let them know about the island while you finish up Rogues in the House, and then we'll go from there.
I figure now that we've mentioned Rogues in the House, I figure Levi will probably do that one next.
Hey, man. Great minds, man. Great minds.
It's true. Great mind. He did a good job on the facts concerning what's his name and his family.
Yeah, he even got the name right.
He pronounced it Germyn. It's Jermyn. Okay, I'll go with Germyn. That sounds good. That sounds better than what I was doing, which was German.
I don't think how you pronounce his name is germane to the story, though.
Paul, and not just because it's your birthday. That was a good one.
I thought of it yesterday.
Okay. All right, let's get on with the show.
All right. So yeah, if you've watched our vlog from a couple of weeks back, I had picked up Peter Benchley's The Island at my local Goodwill and was super excited to read it because it's small, and the print is a nice size, and it's a book I've always wanted to read. So, when you pick it up for like $1, I think is what hardbacks go for over there, I couldn't pass it up. So I finished it the other day, and so that's why we're interrupting April for The Island. I don't know which hand I like it in. I think I like it in this one better. I gotta move the right way. Okay, there we go. So basically, The Island is written in 1979 or published in 1979, and it's about this like Time magazine kind of like the Slicks reporters back then, and he gets obsessed with all these boats that have been disappearing down like near Bermuda, but it's not like they don't do a whole Bermuda Triangle with it. There's just I don't know if you've ever seen the ocean, but it's big. And
I've seen part of it. I've never seen the whole thing all at once.
Well, you've never been to space, so that's probably the only way you can.
Maybe on Bezos' rocket. Get a good look.
well, anyway, there's this like rash of boat disappearances, like 160 odd boat disappearances in like a year or a couple years, and he just thinks it's weird that no one's wondering why. That even if like say 5% of them can't be accounted for, what happened to those that 5%? So he gets the go ahead from his boss to go investigate it. Picks his kid up at the airport. This 12-year-old son up at the airport. They go to Disneyland for a little while, and then from there they head out to find these islands. And it's this just completely inhospitable, like small chain of islands surrounded by coral and all this stuff, and it's just a dangerous place to go to. So naturally, he's going to drag his 12-year-old son along. They hook up with this like drunken albino pilot who flies them to the main island down there. Again, taking his kid with him. It's like he doesn't have custody of his kid. He's divorced, so he gets custody.
He does
of
now.
His kid.
He and the drunken albino pilot.
he has custody for a little while. So they go down there. They meet this really like the coolest character in the book. This really cool. I mean, as if the drunken albino pilot isn't cool enough. They meet this like anthropologist who reminds you of like the grandfather from Jurassic Park. He's just somewhere between him and like maybe Donald Pleasance. And it tells them the history of the island and stuff. And they decide that since they're stuck on this island because their plane crashed, who would have thought? So the anthropologist proceeds to tell them the whole the history of the island. And they decide that since they've got like some time to kill before the next flight out, which is like the next day or two or 3 days down the line, the dad decides to take his son fishing. So they get a boat, much against the anthropologist's beckoning. Just stay on the island. No, we want to go fishing because they're big fishermen. They're big fishermen and they're gun nuts. This father and son. So they go out way too far. The anthropologist is like, come back. Well, no, we're fine. So they go out too far and they get bum rushed by pirates. And
bum rushed.
Yeah, taken to the island that the pirates use. And like the dad is basically used what's the best way to put it?
Appetizer. Are these Cannibal Pirates? Cannibal Pirates was my band name.
No. They use them to deepen the gene pool, I guess is one way to put it, because there's not enough people to keep the group going, so they're gonna deepen that.
They're gonna stud him out.
Yes.
Oh, and what's the stud fee for a big fisherman hunting guy that likes to fly with albino pilots?
Well, with these guys, well, the good news is, you're studded out. The bad news is once they're impregnated, they're done with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
wait, are these pirates?
Mm-hmm.
Are they women?
No.
Oh
no, it's a mixed bag. But there's just not enough.
There's a little pirate society on this island, and they're like, we need to diversify the gene pool, so we're going to kidnap this dude, bring him back, stud him out to our women, but only a few times, and then we're going to kill him. Okay, got it.
Basically,
I'm caught up.
But meanwhile, the chief pirate, the captain, he takes a shine to the son and takes him under his wing.
Ooh,
and proceeds to brainwash him into becoming a pirate. They're on this island for I think a couple of weeks. There's a little bit of a gray area with how long they're on there. The son starts to buy it, and starts to really get into it. And the dad a couple of times tries to escape.
What is he all dried up? Like he was backed up. And now he's all dried up, so he's got to get out of there. That's
well, he's under pressure.
Well, that's a good point.
yeah, he's under pressure to perform.
Plus, his
So it
12-year-old
tries
son's
escaping.
there. Who wants that
Yeah.
kind of thing with their 12-year-old son? And then he's probably
Yeah.
worried like about his son.
Yep.
Like, even though he doesn't have custody, he does have custody currently. He probably feels a certain responsibility. And when was this written? In the 70s, 80s?
Yeah, late 70s. Yeah.
Late 70s. Back then, I bet it would have been pretty unrealistic and not very believable to think that you could take a person and within a couple weeks have them brainwashed and believing in the cult of the pirate. But sitting here as we are in the year of our Lord 2026, I can see that happening. Doesn't take much.
Yeah. And these pirates, they're not like oblivious to the fact that time has passed. They, the captain at least knows what year it is, because turns out the pirate captain is in cahoots with somebody on the island who helps supply them food and stuff like that and information. So the dumbass pirates decide when the Coast Guard comes looking for the dad and the kid, the Coast Guard, they're circling the island. Well, the dumbass pirates decide, you know what? I bet there's booty on that ship. And
the good kind.
Their benefactors like, don't do that. We're gonna go do it. We're gonna go do it because we're pirates.
Wait, are these ARG pirates like from a time gone by?
Well, they're not. It's not like they're immortal pirates or anything. But
no, I don't mean that.
I mean,
are they still like? Are they still dressed like pirates of old, or are they modern?
Yeah,
day
to
pirates?
a degree. That and whatever clothes they get, they manage to like. They'll like tailor it more to what they're used to.
This island, is it deserted except for these pirates? Like, do they have the whole island, or are they?
Yeah, they have control of this island.
Okay.
And there's only one way in and out because the coral is so bad.
Yeah.
And in fact, the dad tries to swim away once and gets attacked by a man-o-war. So he almost dies. He tries to escape like 3 times and almost dies each time.
Yeah.
But
kind of like Castaway.
And leaving his son behind because I'll come back for him. Which, again, this dad is something else.
He's not dad of the year.
No. But so their benefactor begs them, don't attack the Coast Guard. Well,
hang on. I have another question.
Yeah.
What do you mean by benefactor? When you say benefactor,
there's somebody. I don't want to give it away, but somebody on one of the other islands, like, brings them medicine and stuff and keeps them going.
Got it.
Because I'll drop a hint. He's curious about how humans get along in societies over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a person who studies probably how that works.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Understood.
Okay.
Thanks for not giving it away.
Give it away. No. So there is, before I get to the finale, and I'm not gonna ruin the ending too much. I mean, it's a great ending, but there was a neat pause in this story where, like, because the dad can read and write, the pirates basically kind of also make him like their scribe. So he's got all the journals and everything that the pirates have had over the years before they got so dumb they couldn't write and read. And so you learn like the history of like this particular crew and where they come from and how they were attached to, like how when Spain controlled everything.
Yeah. And
the pirates were like, I know what I'll do. There's supplies on them big helpless ships. I know what I'll do. So it goes through like pirate history, which is kind of neat. Yeah.
Look at me.
Exactly.
I'm the captain now.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm the captain.
But so eventually, like I said, they go after the Coast Guard boat. It doesn't exactly end the way the pirates want it to end, and the dad just gets put through the ringer. It's a good thing they're gun nuts, which in movies, like, it always cracks me up when, like, you got a person who never shot a gun in their life. they're like picking off, doing headshots and stuff on people, and it's like, no, it doesn't work like that. But the father and son knowing their way around firearms definitely helped the ending of this book for them. But so I love this book. This book is like, it went by fast, man. I was I was rooted to this thing. That's why we're not doing April this week. But that dad, dude, I couldn't root for the guy. I didn't know exactly who to root for, because he's just
the man of war.
Yeah, the man of war. He's so irresponsible with what he does to his kid. He's so obsessed with getting the story that he puts his kid in so much danger. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This was 1979. His son is 12 years old.
Yeah.
His son's Gen X. That tracks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We routinely got put in danger. But yeah, I love this book. I was glad I picked it up. I'm glad I found it, actually.
Yeah. That's awesome. Peter Benchley, also of Jaws fame, right?
Yes. Possibly best known for Jaws. He also wrote The Deep, and a slew of others that aren't coming to me right now. I never read Jaws because I like the movie too much, and I hear there's some pretty vast differences, and I don't want to ruin the movie with the book. Although, like, my guess is the book is probably the same way Jurassic Park the novel is to the movie. I think the book sucks. The movie's the best, is the better of the two iterations of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was not a disappointment.
You read it. It was a book. You do not regret reading it.
Yes.
I wonder how Andrea would feel about it. I wonder if she's read it, because it's got pirates, and it's the ARG kind of pirates.
Yeah,
Not the I'm the captain no pirates.
It's the modern day ARG pirates of 1979. Yeah.
Well, but they're, like you said, they're like a holdover from days of yore. I imagine.
Yeah.
I'm going to make all this up. I have no idea. I haven't read the book. I'm going to imagine that some pirates got like on an island and figured they had it good. There were plenty of merchant ships coming by that they could rob. So they're like, we'll just stay here. And
pretty much.
Then over the generations, they had some women with them, or they had kidnapped some women or something. So they started a little society. And they're like, we got this island to ourselves. We'll just do this.
Yeah, and they stick to, like, they have like their own pirate law. They actually go through it in the book. There's a chapter on it where the dad is reading the rules, the pirate law, and it's pretty cool, honestly. Dude did a pretty good amount of research, I feel.
Yeah. He researched pirates. He either researched pirates or he was like, this is probably how pirates are. And he did such a good job. Now we think that's probably how pirates are.
That was our childhood, man.
Yeah.
They tell us that's probably how it works, and we're like, yes, that's how, and then we believe it till the internet comes along.
That makes sense. And until we learn something different, then we're like, why did we think that makes sense? That didn't make any sense.
That's because our elders told us that, and that's how it works.
Yeah, exactly. Great, man. Out of 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, what do you give this one?
3.75, because that 0.25 is because the dad is a dumbass. Also, I don't think Peter Benchley knows how to write women. There's there's a female pirate, and there's the dad's secretary who, like, early on in the story, like when he's in civilization, he's talking to his secretary, who he's got the hots for, who he finds out she's a masochist, and tells him stories about her sex life and stuff, because that's what secretaries and bosses do, I guess, in 1979. And it's dropped. Nothing else comes from that until towards the end of the book, when he's being tortured, and he's like, I wonder if this is how she feels.
Oh, jeez. 50 Shades of Pirate Gray.
Arrgh.
50 Shades of Pirates.
That's right. So yeah, that 2.5 or 0.25 is because the dad is a dumbass.
And Peter Benchley writes women as one-dimensional.
Yeah,
at least
I
how
don't know.
would
Maybe
like
he
them to
wrote.
be.
I know in The Deep, one of the main characters is a woman, and I know in Jaws there's the mom, but the mom doesn't go on the boat.
No.
You know,
Right.
it's the three guys.
Well, if
So,
the
I
mom
don't
had
know.
gone on the boat, they would have needed a bigger boat. So
That's right. I would be interested in reading The Deep. I might have to look for that one next because I did enjoy the movie. It's not great, but it was fun. Kind of like the movie The Island. It ain't great, but it's fun.
yeah. Awesome. Good read. Sounds like a great one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. All right, well, that's gonna wrap up this intrusion onto April. I'm Paul,
I'm Steve.
and the next time you're looking for something to read,
Check your shelf.
arg.
Hey, you're once again a year older than me.
That's right. It's all over now with the crying.
That's right. You're closer to 60 than 55.
I was thinking about that this morning when I was trying to get out of bed.